Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on,
Hey,
Mr.
what's up,
Live?
yeah? I'm good, man. How y'all doing out there? What you drinking on tonight,
Hey,
man?
we just man. I got me a little sequence right here, man. The blue one, the blue kind.
Man,
That's what I got.
I'm drinking on this. There's a guy down there that I went to mess with old Mika Moyet this weekend. The Gerald juice
Uh-huh.
tonight, man. I ain't gonna have my loco tonight. I'm gonna have a Gerald juice tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, look, you guys, we got a great show for you. We got Lebrado in the waiting room right now. I'm still waiting on Cupid. I know Cupid said he had a game and stuff. He said he's gonna chime in. But we have two great artists gonna be on here tonight. They don't need no introduction. Y'all, everybody know who Lebrado is. Everybody know who Cupid is. Let me call Cupid one more time before I bring Lebrado on. Give me 1 second. Go ahead, Live. You can talk to the folks.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We're gonna have a good one tonight, y'all. We're gonna have a real good one tonight, y'all. We got two major cats in coming to see us tonight, Lebrado and Cupid. Y'all know what them boys do. We got that fire, and we got and we gonna do the Cupid Shepherd, baby. We need to
Wow.
be Cupid them gators.
Whatever. Whatever. Hey, I'm going to bring Lebrado on right now. I'm going to bring him on. Mr. Brawler, what's going on?
I can't call what's going on, Mr. Young, Mr. Live.
Hey,
Man,
what's up, man?
chilling. We
Thanks
just
for
chilling,
coming, man.
How's the weather where you at?
It's nice right now. Currently, I think we had a highs of around about 73 degrees today down here in North Carolina. So it's nice.
Really? Oh, okay. What part of North Carolina you in?
You might want to say Charlotte. I'm about 30 miles east of Charlotte. So you might want to say Charlotte, North Carolina. Another little town called Monroe, North Carolina.
Uh-huh. How far is that from Fayetteville?
I'm about an hour and some change from Fayetteville.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I ain't never been to Charlotte. I've been to Fayetteville. I've never been to Charlotte.
Oh, so you were down there at Fort Bragg.
Yeah, I did some training down there, but I was never stationed there. I stayed away from this spot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, man, Brad got too much stuff going on down there, so I kind of stay away from them. Them boys deploy too much.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Yeah, they do, man. So look, I'm still waiting on Cupid, but I'm gonna go and start with you, man. Go ahead, Live. Go ahead, Live. You want to say something before we get started?
No, man, I'm just ready to get this thing rolling, man. Let's get it going with Lebrado. We gonna wait on Cupid and then get him on in there when he comes. So let's start with my boy Lebrado.
Yeah, because I know he said he was coaching a game or something like that, but he said he's still gonna be. All right, Lebrado, just introduce yourself, man, again. Give everybody a little bit of background about yourself.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Lebrado. I'm from a small town called Wingate, North Carolina. I grew up in my household. I grew up with two more other brothers and a sister, Morris and Rico, and sister Sean, and graduated, went to school at Forest Hill High School in Marshville, North Carolina. I graduated in '92 and I moved straight to New York under a Def Jam recording contract, and it all went from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good deal. You said Def Jam, huh?
Yeah, Def Jam. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now were you signed to a major label?
Yeah, I was. I was signed to two major labels. I was signed to Def Jam and also LaFace Records. LaFace was under my for people who don't know, I'm the younger brother of Casey and JoJo, and I was signed to him under a publishing deal and a furnishing deal through LaFace Records. So,
yeah. Oh, okay. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, brother, were you part of that Christmas album with LaFace?
No, I wasn't. I didn't. We didn't put anything out while I was
okay. Because I thought you was on that album. Okay.
All right. Now, you come from the R&B world, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you come over to the Southern Soul side.
Well, I'm telling you, this game is so, and I hate to put it in the category as drug dealer, but it's sort of like drug dealing, man, because one moment you're the thing, and in the next moment you're not. But like I said, I was signed earlier in '92, and actually we were signed in 91, but we couldn't leave until I finished high school. And I was frustrated, man, because we came straight from the country to New York, and we started recording. And once we got up there, it went straight to the A&Rs and what they want to decide on who need to lead and who need to do this, need to do that. And it sort of broke us down, individually.
Okay.
And people started creating these egos and it sort of, to be honest with you, I love all my brothers. My oldest brother was in the group. My best friend at the time was in the group, and another cat from a little town, probably 3 miles from Wingate, was in the group. And we all started flourishing our own little, our own little thing. If you want to call it, how you say it? I want to say the right word. Our own little egos and what we need to be. And the record company came in, A&R came in and said, no, look, we're here to develop you guys and make a product and put people in the place they need to be. And it sort of divided us, then we had some other things going on, but and it kind of broke me down, man, a little bit. I was like, man, this is this rough. We was on a management that was a little harsh on us, but looking back at it now, it was a good experience. But once it sent me back, once we all came back home, they wanted me to come back. And I didn't want to go back. I wanted to go back with them. I wasn't scared. I just didn't know. I didn't know.
So did y'all try to follow the same path as your brothers? They went to New York, and on a whim they got in. I just one in a million thing that happened. But y'all try to follow that pattern with them? I'm talking about Jonas.
Yeah.
Did y'all try to follow that pattern that they had?
No, we didn't. But at that time, Jodeci was real big, and and everybody was singing Jodeci. Everybody was wearing boots and baggy.
Exactly.
And it was no fault of ours that we were their brothers, But
right.
At the time, they were hot. So our manager would catch us downstairs at times practicing. Baby, can you stay and all this? He said, I don't want to hear this shit no more. I want y'all to and it kind of knocked the wind out of me, man, because I was still on that level of wait a minute, man. We who we are and
right.
That way. But I don't know. We weren't trying to follow what they done because we were just trying to find ourselves. To be honest with you,
So were you too young to join the group, or you didn't want to join your brothers?
No, like I said, I was still in school, and somebody heard us singing, and we went in and started doing what we can do and started doing demos. Back then it was a demo thing. We do 3 demos and send it in.
Right.
So I was, to be honest with you, I was lost. Back then we were just singing, and to be honest with you, I really didn't know we were brothers, man, until I got in my teens.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
y'all have the same father?
That you correct.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay.
But how was that, man? So hold on. So how was it a shock to you okay, these are my brothers, or did y'all know each other, or how'd that work?
Yeah, we did. They always were down our house, when we were little. So, we always play together. And, the Haley is a real big family down here.
Yeah.
I mean, huge, man. We got a huge family. So, no, and when they got missing, we didn't know what was going on. All of a sudden we seen them on video with Father MC, treat them like they want to be treated.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, man. I guess because I'm in it.
Yeah.
It really didn't really make a big deal, but But I'm proud of the guys. They did the thing. So
man, if I found out that they were my brother, I'd be telling everybody, man, they're my brothers right there. So you didn't do none of that. You be like, man, they're my brothers right there. You didn't do none of that.
But no, I didn't, Kevin, because around here everybody was kin to him. You hear that all the time. So if we come and say that's my brother, oh yeah, right. That's just another person saying they kin to him.
Yeah.
And me and Kay talk all the time. We're used to, and we still do at times. He busy doing this thing, but me and Kay stay close. We stay close by each other. So, and what I mean by close, he stay an hour and a half. He stay about an hour from me. So, but no, I didn't go around doing that. I didn't do that at all.
Did y'all? Let me ask you a question. Did y'all have like a singing contest? Like, man, I can sing better than you, or did people judge y'all? Because all y'all can sing. So did people judge y'all by did you 1, 2, and 3? I know it's a competition when y'all brothers and all y'all sing. It wasn't no competition.
No, believe it or not, we didn't, because when they were young, they was in a group called Little Cedric and the Haley Singers.
Yeah.
So we didn't sing at all, because to be honest with you, I didn't even know I could sing, until we started messing around. But we never got around and started singing. The only thing we did was we played together. They were down at the house all the time. And I didn't even know we were brothers then, but it was always down there,
Wow.
Brother, one question. Can you sum up for the viewers the whole rumors about the Jodeci and the Calvin and the Dave Hollister and all the web? Are y'all all related, or y'all all just got this big family thing, or that y'all are just intertwined because of the Haley Singers? Is that because all of y'all fathers within that one group? Is that the connection?
Well, no. Well, from what I know Calvin came up in the gospel genre too.
Right.
And I think the thing with Dave Hollister is he was on MCA with them one time, I believe.
Okay.
And they became good buddies. He used to be, a gospel singer too.
Right.
He's a gospel singer right now, currently.
Right.
But they just became great friends and started calling each other cousins. But I don't know this 100%, but I don't think they're kin on their mom's side. I don't think they are. But I don't know Dave Hollister personally. I know Calvin.
What about Fantasia?
Yeah, Fantasia, dad and my dad are brothers.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So y'all first cousins?
Yeah, we first cousins. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, boy, you come from a musical powerhouse.
Yeah, for real, man.
It's a musical powerhouse, man. But I got her by a lot of years.
Yeah.
My sister knows her, better than I do. I done met her. I done been to a party with her and everything. Went to her house and stuff like that. Yeah. But I don't know her.
Okay.
And we got pictures together and stuff like that. But me and her dad, now we're close. We're close. So, but with her, I don't know her on a personal level.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna ask you this question right here. You met L.A. Reid, Babyface, and all them? What was your experience over there, man? Meeting them powerhouses over there, if you met them personally.
Okay. Well, yeah, I met L.A. Reid. I went in to meet with him in Atlanta when he was on Peachtree, and God, no, this has been some years ago. But I never met Babyface. Never met Kenny Edmonds. But I also had a chance after we signed. They wanted me to come down and spend some time with them in Atlanta. And as we got to recording, things got to happening, and Kenny Edmonds had the last say on the project. He wasn't happy with the project. He wants to go back in and do some more. And at the time, things just fell apart. But yeah, that's what happened. Yeah.
Wow. So what was your inspiration in the doing music, man? You came up in the church, or you saw it on TV, or just they just put you out there and said, "Man, you're gonna sing"? Would you have an inspiration?
Yeah, I do, but my inspiration is probably gonna sound a little bit different from everybody else's.
Okay, go ahead.
My grandfather and my grandmother and my mother and my mother-in-law and father-in-law and a few of my in-laws, they kept pushing me, man, because I quit several times because I just don't like mess, man. You know,
Right.
You know, I'm that guy. I don't know how to argue. Like you argue, I'm not that guy that can come back real quick. You know what I'm saying? I get frustrated, man, and I shut down. But yeah, I would say my grandfather, my grandmother, my mother, and my mother-in-law and father-in-law was my great inspirations, because they came and told me, look, you know, when it get rough, you need to that's when you need to push more. That's when you need to push more. And the experiences that I went through with my brothers, you know, it wasn't all bad, because I took what happened for my good. You know, I learned from it. And also they gave me some techniques, they gave me a lot of different strategies, you know, that that's only taught if you with somebody like, you know, a person of their caliber, you know. So,
okay. Now, interesting you say that you don't like conflict and drama, but now you over here in Southern Soul.
Yeah.
So how is that working out for you?
You know what, Kevin? I'm probably the least artist to do a lot of collabs, and that's why, because, and I know everybody's only human. You know, you're gonna have fallouts, you're gonna have whatever, but I try to avoid it at any cost. I don't judge nobody. Well, I try not to judge nobody off of what, just like you said. You know, I be hearing you. You know, I try not to judge nobody off of what somebody else say. I try to get my own opinion off and a personal experience with that person. But yeah, I do see a lot of stuff go on. You know, I don't have no cliques. I'm like you. I don't have no close friends and stuff like that. I have friends, but I don't hang with anybody. You know, when I'm at my show, you're gonna probably see me with me, my wife, and my bodyguard, and that's it. You know,
what you need a bodyguard for, man? You a good guy. What you need a bodyguard for?
Well, even the good guys need somebody to look over. You know what I'm saying?
I got JoJo brother.
I know. Yeah, look, they might hold your ass ransom and say, "Hey, we want to talk to your brother."
I just be practicing. You know what I'm saying? They just be practicing.
Yeah. But so do you think? Now let's get real. Do you think everybody in Southern Soul can sing? You're a vocalist. You think everybody can sing?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't. No.
So do you think that hurts the genre of music with people just popping out the closet, just started singing and stuff, or do you actually think it helped?
Well, with the folks that's just jumping out there and trying to just get the money, they'll eventually get known. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll be revealed.
Yeah.
But now these people that's doing it and it's working, it's because they got the right elements. You know, I believe in elements. You know what I'm saying? So
explain that. Explain elements.
Okay, I'm not a scientist or nothing like that, but I will say this. Sometimes you can have the right track, you can have the right hook, you can have the right look, and you can have the right showmanship, and everybody just takes to it. But your voice is not all that extravagant. You know what I'm saying? You don't have all the acrobats with your voice. Sometimes you just need the right elements. You know, it can be it can be it can be the actual hook, what you're saying that's catchy. It can be your look. It can be just that you just have this thing where everybody just automatically, I guess, a spiritual thing. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, some people, I think a lot of times, man, and I can use Mr. Live as an example. You know, a lot of people just they'll gravitate to you, man, without even knowing you, just by meeting you and knowing your personality. They will gravitate to you, man, knowing that you're a good guy or a good woman. And those are the people that reach out and want to help you. But you have a lot of folks, man. I don't know. It just mind boggles me every time that when people come on lives, you know, and look, the only time you see K Young going live is with my grandson, or I come on here once a week every Wednesday. You know, because I don't need the added attention. And if people need that, then so be it. But what pisses me off is, you know, if you go live, but stop coming on here talking about somebody's jealous of you. You know, I mean, that don't make no sense to me. What are they jealous of in Southern Soul? Can you answer that as an artist? What are they jealous of?
You know, I believe sometimes people can start feeling bad for themselves because things ain't happening as fast as they want them, or things seem like they start to tank down.
Yeah.
I'm a person, I believe in everybody have their season, you know,
Yeah.
and it come down to faith. You have to just believe in yourself, man. And sometimes people, they get fooled and tricked, and they go, rather than taking the high road, they take the low road and start talking about folks. And, you know, I'm not trying to take up for them, but, you know, sometimes you can just get in that phone, you know. And for the ones that can realize it and be like, oh, you know what, I was wrong. But the ones that keep doing it, them the folks, you probably don't need to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what, y'all know what, you know, some people just don't want nobody else to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's just real, man. Some of these people don't want you up here because they up here. We got to stop that, man. We got to stop that. Because those ones that you passed on the way up, you gotta pass them on the way down now.
Yes,
you feel me? We gotta stop that. I tell my boys that like I call it our class, and what I tell them all the time, I'm gonna say y'all name. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say your name. I'm what I do, you do. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's no hate going on with me, but whoever's saying that somebody's hating on him or that her or whatever saying, why don't you look at yourself and see what, you know, why you don't want nobody hating on you? Because why you don't want nobody up there with you? People coming.
That's right.
And we got some singers out here now. And they got some singers out here now, and they coming, whether you like it or not.
That's right.
You feel me? So they coming. Don't say that nobody hating on you, and because you don't want nobody up there. But that's just how this Southern Soul game is. Everybody's so just, I want to be the one. I want to be the one. No, everybody got their season. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Lebrado, did you experience that on the R&B side?
No, because we never released the record. You know what I'm saying? I never released a record on the R&B side. Only thing we ever did was sign deals and record. You know, so only thing I really got out of that was experience and a little bit of the business, you know. So no, I never experienced that.
Now you say you signed and stuff. So what was the process? You were signed to a major label?
Yeah, I've been signed to 2 major labels. Yeah.
So what was the process, man? Because a lot of folks don't know what's the actual process, and what does that mean to get a label, a major label behind you, as far as your music career?
Well, back then versus now is different. Now, most artists, and I would encourage my son to this day to be indie. You know, indie meaning independent. But back then, you know, only thing you had to do was to do a 3-song demo, do a maybe do one original and a couple covers, because they just really want to hear what they're working with. You know what I'm saying? But back then they was giving signing bonuses, and what a lot of people didn't understand was that whatever they gave them was recoupable. You know, meaning if I gave you $300,000 up front, you know, once you start working, everything that come in until that 300,000 is paid, plus the percentage, they get that first, and then you start getting paid. You know, and then everything start coming in. You know, so you really, I'm not gonna call nobody no slave, but you really
slaving.
Yeah, you slave. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, you slave."
You slave.
Because they want their money off the top. They want their money off the top. You know, they can get used to money, so you basically have to do more deals, you know, for them to recoup their 300,000 or whatever they gave you, right? So now you're not signing nobody right now, right?
No, man, I'm independent. But I tell you what, Kevin and Live, if anybody come to me and say, Lebrado, here's $2 million, if all the terms are right and and my attorney says it's right, Lebrado don't sign. Ain't no fool.
You gone, Brado?
You gone, huh? Yeah.
I'm gone.
So all that, but they're not no major. Do you know of anybody that's signed in Southern Soul? I mean, there's not really no major labels behind anybody. Everybody's pretty much independent, right?
I've heard, but I don't know. You know, I don't know one-on-one with the artists I've heard several artists that have been signed and it's up under a label, but some of them are up under what you call a distribution agreement. And what that is, distribution agreement is where they distribute your record internationally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So really and truly, anybody can do that. You can pay a record company for them to do that for you. You know, but now if they get some extra perks, like where they're gonna say, well, look, you just pay me this, but I'm also gonna do that.
Okay.
I don't fault them for doing it, you know. But please understand, a lot of them, they just doing it for distribution.
Yeah.
You know?
So basically, you can sell your own records out of the trunk of your car.
You can, but that record company that's distributing your record, they have the power to put it around worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you. Okay, but it brings me to this question right here. If you got a distribution deal, why don't I see none of these CDs in Walmart, Target, and all those other places? It's just mainly streaming, or so? Because normally, if you get a distribution deal, right, I should be able to go to Walmart or Target or whatever and buy your CD, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
So why they're not in there? Why is Southern Soul not in these stores?
Well, for one reason, they just got a distribution deal. They don't have a deal where they're going to promote it. You know what I'm saying? So that contract don't have look, I'm going to promote this song, I'm going to promote that song. We just simply distribute it. You know what I'm saying? So
but what are you distributing it to? I'm saying if you're not distributing it to what are you just giving it to people going out on? I mean, what are you distributing it to? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
They have a network of people who they distribute their stuff to automatically.
Okay.
You know, internationally. So they just send your records out.
Okay.
So if you're sending a bunch of records out to folks and they don't know you, your record's just out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But if you're sending them out and the record companies are promoting it, that's different. You're more than likely to sell a few records.
Gotcha. You know? Okay. Now have you put out an album in Southern Soul?
Yeah, I got 3 out.
You got 3 out.
Oh, wow.
So
I didn't know that.
So how long you been in Southern Soul?
I've been in Southern Soul since 2007. 2009,
so roughly about 13, 14 years, right?
Yeah, give or take.
So how long did you wait between putting albums out? Did you put your albums back to back, or you waited like 5 years? And how'd you do that?
Well, that's the whole beauty of this Southern Soul, in my opinion. The shelf life is longer than
longer.
Yeah, it's way longer, man. A Southern Soul song may take 2 years to catch. You can have a song out there, man, and the sucker might not catch on to 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But the whole beauty of it is, man, that sucker will live a lifetime.
That's the life.
Yeah, it'll live a life. That's the beauty of it. You know, that was the whole thing that got me. You know, I was like, wow. I mean, I'm still when people call me, Kevin, and they call me for fire.
Yeah.
You know, way more songs than fire.
Yeah. That fire is that fire though. That joke is jamming.
Yeah, it's still, man, this thing will not die. I don't want to die.
It won't die.
Yeah.
It won't die.
I don't want to die.
Hell no, me either.
Is Fire your #1 Southern Soul record right now?
No, I'm gonna say it's a #1, but it gets me work. You know, it gets me work. You know, I'm that guy. I'm that guy, man. That I realize change come and you have to go with it. But if you still survive it, man. You know.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm working.
I feel you. Now, do you consider yourself an A-list artist?
I do. I do.
What's the definition of an A-list artist in Southern Soul?
My definition of it is,
yours.
You get out there, you put on a show, and man, the people when they leave there, man, they leave there saying, "Damn, that damn guy, you know, he did it."
I can vouch for that because I vouched the first time I met you was in Spring Fling, and you turned that bump. You.
I think so.
Hey, Spring Fling was on fire.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For real, he did that.
I appreciate it.
I can't wait to see you again this in September, man. I'm gonna be down there. I'm performing also.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the what is it called? The
Summer Fest.
Yeah, we went there.
Yeah.
There's some good folks, man. I've been dealing with them for years.
Yeah, they good people, man. Really good people.
They are.
Well, let me say this. I want to apologize because Cupid, he had a softball game today. I guess he's trying to come on, but I guess he can't get on here. So we're gonna continue to roll on.
Okay, no problem.
We're gonna continue along. So is there? Have you met Sir Charles?
Yeah, I know Sir Charles, my brother. Yeah.
Sir Charles, Calvin Richardson, all them guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know all of them.
So what is your relationship with with those A-list artists? I mean, do y'all? I mean, when I ask is that do y'all applaud each other? Do y'all feed off each other, or do y'all sit back and just say he think he this and he think he that? What is your persona about that? How you feel about that?
Well, I know I look up to them guys, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they're Sir Charles out there before I was. He was king. He's the king of Southern Soul. In my opinion, he still is. He's Charles is that guy, man. His voice is unique.
Yeah.
And, I think there won't be another Sir Charles for a long time.
Yeah.
Calvin Richardson. I don't tell him to his face, man. I'm proud of you. He we come from the same town.
Right.
Okay.
Singing brother. That guy, Calvin, got me about several years.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
That dude,
really?
Yeah, he got me about several years. Yeah.
Y'all went to the same high school?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Oh wow.
Calvin might be. Shit, Calvin might be close to 55.
No.
You a lying ass. You a lying ass.
No, he ain't that old. No, he ain't that old.
You a lying ass.
He's close to my age. Calvin's close to my age.
I know he's in his 50s. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 51. I'm 51. So he's close to my age.
He's doing it, man. He's really doing it.
He's a good dude, man. He's a good guy. He stopped by and how do you feel about professionalism, Lebrado, when it comes to meeting and greeting and dealing with promoters and producers and stuff? How do you feel about people maintaining a professional relationship with one another? Is that first and foremost on your totem pole for you to be professional first, and then an artist second when you meeting other people trying to getting in as far as relationships with people? Yeah,
I'm glad you brought it up, Kevin. I really do believe, man, that's why I took the route I took. I'm not exclusive to any. Booking agent.
Yeah.
I have Roger that books for me. I have Cliff that books for me. I just pay them a certain fee. Yeah. And my wife books for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I believe to maintain a personal relationship with anybody, I'd rather not get into business with them. I tell them, hey man, how you doing? They may call me and I'll say, you know what, man, I don't get into that because sometimes, you may say the wrong thing and then we may fall out, and I don't want that.
Right.
I'd rather you fall out with my wife or Cliff or Roger, and y'all gonna still deal with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather not have that promoter to have that whole visual of, Lebrado's a damn asshole, man. I called him and he asked me to do this, and he wouldn't do it, man. He said, man, blah, 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 blah. And so I just leave all that professional stuff, all the business stuff to them two.
Yeah.
So that's the way I keep it professional. I try to.
Well, I'm calling you directly when I book you. I ain't calling no damn Cliff. I'm calling your ass. But let me ask you this question.
What's up? I do get the last say. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question, man. Have you ever performed overseas?
I have.
Where'd you go? And what was that experience?
I was in Nagoya, Japan for 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Damn, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was also in London with KC. Yeah, for 7 days, and supposed to left there going to Dubai.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, wasn't H-Town on that show too?
They were.
They were on that show. I remember.
Why you didn't go?
Yeah, they were. Well,
it was some nonsense.
No, it wasn't no nonsense with the group. They just find out something wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Okay, gotcha.
And the promoter in Dubai said we're gonna cut it, So,
gotcha.
But it was a nice experience.
Yeah. Now you said you've been to London. You know, I was in Europe for 12 years, man. And what was your experience in London, man? I mean, I know the food's expensive as hell in London.
Oh my God, man!
Yeah.
McDonald's was like going to Roof Chris, man.
Yeah. See, a damn burger costs like $22 over there.
Yeah, it's high.
See, I asked that because a lot of people are just, a lot of people just national, not international, and they haven't had the experience of going overseas, man. So how did they receive y'all over there? How did they receive y'all in London?
You know what blew my mind?
What's that?
What blew my mind is a lot of times, when you do radio drops or you do a drop for a station, they pay for you to do that over there. Yeah. So, man, these guys were having like 40 drops, paying. I mean, some of them were paying $3,000 and $4,000 a piece.
Really?
Yeah, but the whole thing of it is, you might have one here, and then you have to drive 2 or 3 hours to the next one. Yeah. So there was only limited to do certain ones, So, and I believe we was in Bristol, and they had to go from Bristol to 2 or 3 hours out, and it just didn't make any sense. So they couldn't even pick up all the money they wanted to. But it's crazy, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Wow.
I know it's different, man, because I know when I first went over there, and here, like, look, they don't have no speed limit on the Autobahn. You can drive as fast as you want to. I was 18 years old, man, and I went to Germany, and they gave me a license. And I said, "What's the speed limit?" They said, "You can drive as fast as your car going." I said, "Really, man? Look, I had me a little hoop there. I was flying over there in Germany."
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I was flying over there. But if you notice, if they have an accident on the freeway, it's like 100 car pileup over there. It's like 100. Wow. Oh yeah, they have a major wreck because everybody's going 100, 120. I was going. I had a BMW. I had a 745. I know I was at least going about 120. And Joker shot past me and shook my car. They flying over there in Germany. Wow. Yeah, they flying, man. So that was a great experience for me, man. My 12 years I've been over there. Actually, I served more of my time in Europe than I did in the States. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So look, let me ask you about how do you well, you say you don't talk to promoters, but you talk to booking agents, right? So do they negotiate your price? If they call and say, "Hey, Lebrado, this person wants you for X amount of dollars," is it yeah or no? Or you just tell them, "Hey, no, this is my standard price." And do you feel that one price fit all in all the regions?
No, I don't, because if that venue only holds a certain amount of people, you have to adjust, Yeah. So I believe in adjusting it, and they have to make sense, because I'm all the way down here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Most of the shows are in Louisiana, Alabama, if it's close, we could adjust it down to where it needs to be. But other than that, no. No. I would work with them. But if it don't make sense, we just have to agree to
yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure artists of your caliber, I'm pretty sure you won't go to a venue that seats 50 people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that probably won't make sense for you, right?
Well, no, I mean, hey, let me tell you something.
Okay, I'm listening.
If that venue holds 75 people,
and
they're trying to bring me there, we can. I mean, I'm not going to turn it away.
Okay,
I'll try to make it work the best way I can. But if it's if it's way down there in Bougie City or somewhere like that, it won't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let them know, or I'll let my wife or Roger or whoever. But Roger probably don't know right off the bat. No, that's not gonna work for him, because he's free in North Carolina. So you're gonna really doing a show that ain't gonna make any sense. So
okay, go ahead, Lai.
Let me get my question, man. Hey, brother. But like, I want to ask you this question: have you ever filled in? I'm going back to for one of your brothers. I think you filled in London, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I filled in for JoJo.
You filled in for JoJo that night. You filled in for JoJo that night.
Yeah, I did.
That was that night. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Cisco didn't want H-Town to come on stage with KC that night. KC told him, "Boy, I know these men. I know them longer than I know your ass." He told Cisco that shit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know anything about it.
Huh?
I didn't know
that was some shit that went behind stage. Because they was helping KC out. You're not really helping him out, but you know what's happening. They was coming on stage with y'all, with the show, and Cisco didn't want H-Town to come on the stage, And I'm like, man, these guys they know each other, man, for way back.
Okay.
So you ain't even think I knew that you filled in that night, huh?
No, I'm surprised about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Hey, I know that music, man.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody just asked when you coming to was it Columbia, South Carolina? Somebody just asked that question.
I think it's sometime soon. I'm in South Carolina with Tony. I believe that's Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
So I know I have that date going out to Columbia somewhere. It's with Tony or somebody.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. It's great, man.
Oh man,
So is Southern Soul the new R&B?
I wouldn't say it's a new R&B. I'll say now this is just my opinion, you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's a new genre of music that's gonna pop. It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I mean, look what's going on now. I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is really growing.
Yeah.
It's growing, man. It's growing. It's gonna happen. You know,
like I say every week, I don't know who that artist is gonna be, but it's gonna be that song that's gonna be played everywhere. And it's gonna just be,
not only that, live. I mean, these big record companies, they sitting back watching what's going on.
They watching.
You know, the A&Rs, you know, their job is to watch and see what's the next best thing out here on the underground level,
right?
Southern Soul level. You know, just like rap was back in the day. They was watching all this underground stuff go on, and they brought it to the forefront. Now look at it now.
Look at it now.
My opinion, I believe it's going to be a new genre of music. It's going to happen.
Okay. Have you been recognized by any award show in Southern Soul, like JMA, Underground, or ZBT?
I was recognized through JMA, Jackson Music Awards back in. Oh, Lord have mercy. I got best artist, best performer, and I got best album that same night.
Okay, that's a good deal. Yeah. How do you feel about recognition? Do you think that's a good thing?
I do. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Yeah, I think it's a good thing, man, because you know people need to be recognized for what they're doing. I mean, regardless if it ain't me, you know, they need to be recognized for what they done contributed to this genre of music.
Yeah,
and so I'm not mad at all. No.
Yeah. I would think. Now, you actually been singing over 20, 25 years, I'm pretty sure.
I have.
So by you coming over here to Southern Soul, do the younger artists give you respect?
They do. I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they do. But I think you brought up something about introvert and how you
introvert, extrovert. Yeah, introvert, extrovert. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Kevin, I'm not a word guy like you is.
Oh, he gonna put the words on. I got a whole dictionary over here.
So you more of an introvert then?
I think I am, but in a good way.
Yeah.
In a good way. So, but from what I see, they do. They give me respect, you know, because when I come in and somebody say, "Hey, what's going on, Lebrado?" You know, that make me feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I be sitting on your live, but Lacey said she's an introvert, but after her trying to fight Tucker, I think Lacey's an extrovert. She from Memphis.
I'm telling you, that woman in heels, she about 6'5". Tucker better watch out.
Yeah. Lacey really
like I said, I'm gonna go there and say hi. Like, you know what? Not today.
And you know what? And you know what the funny part is when I do interviews, man. You know, I done booked a lot of artists, but I never see this side of them. I only see the business part. Hey, look, you go on stage this time. Here's your money. You know, because when that's over, they gone. So I never get a chance to sit down and talk. Now I talk to artists on the phone. I talk to Tucker and Omar. You know, I talk to them on the phone.
Yeah.
But as far as like at shows and stuff, I never get to see this part of them. That's why I was saying, you know, the fans want to know. You know, they want to know the intimate part of you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They see you, but then again too, it can help you or hurt you at the same time. Mm-hmm. You know, it can hurt you and help you because I know a lot of artists who have hurt their brand. You know, just by just coming on, just be talking crazy stuff, man. It's not about that. everybody in this damn genre of music, I would say at least 30 and over. I think J1 is about the youngest one, I want to say,
Okay.
But everybody, they span to about at least 60, 65, I think. Well, Bobby Rush is considered blues, but he's over here on the Southern Soul side too. But I'm just big on, man. I'm telling you, I'm just big on 95% of the time, Lebrado. I'm serious. 95% of the time. The other 5% is when I'm with my grandkids, with my family. So I can kind of lay my head. But I just don't think. I think that, like you just said earlier, everybody can't sing. I think these guys need to be honest with these people, especially the vocalists, like you, the Magic Ones, the Omars, the Sir Charles, the Calvin Ridges. They need to be honest with these people, man, because I really think this genre can go somewhere, but it's gonna take guys like yourself, man, guys who A-list artists like yourself with a name, to really let them see how you conduct yourself, not only on the stage, but how you conduct yourself, on Facebook, with your family when you're out somewhere. So how do you feel about that, man? How do you feel about unprofessionalism in the music, not just Southern Soul, but in the music period? How do you feel about that as an artist, a professional artist?
Well, yeah, I think it's important, man. And I think whatever you practice, it's almost like planting a seed,
Yeah.
I mean, once you plant it, man, you're going to get what you put in the ground. You know what I'm saying? But I think the best lessons are learned the hard way sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just think a lot of times, man, if you don't have nothing good to say, I just think you just need to be quiet. You have to do a self-assessment on yourself as well as others. When I go places, I look around, I scan the room, I kind of see where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You just don't go in the place just talk, because you don't know who's watching you.
That's right.
And my dad always told me, don't ever argue with a fool, because somebody's passing by won't know the difference. Who's a fool? So, but you have to, and every response don't require a response. It don't. And that's gonna lead me, Yeah, a reply. But that's gonna lead me to this segment. Now, you was part of the Queens Project, correct?
I was.
Okay. So it was I had Miss Pat on here about 3-4 shows ago, and I asked the same questions. What was your experience over in the Queens Project? And she talked about her experience, and she mentioned your name. Do you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I can elaborate.
Okay.
What you want me to elaborate on?
Something about the music. Something happened with the music.
Tell your story. Just tell your.
Something happened with the music over there.
Okay. Well, it started out. Lady Q had called me, and she asked me she explained what was going on and asked me, do I want to be involved? She told me she had Calvin, and she started naming a whole lot of people. And I told her, I said, yeah, I'll be, I got quiet for a minute listening to her. And I said, yeah, I'll be a part of it. I said, but Lady Q, I want to explain something to you. I said, I don't like drama. I said, I don't want any drama. I said, I'll be a part of it. I said, but I don't want any drama. She said, Lebrado, look, everything gonna be, blah, 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 blah. And not that I'm not blaming her for what happened, but I just put that out there to let you know that is what I said from the beginning. And she said, do you mind? They're gonna pair you up with Dee Simon. And I said, okay, cool. She said, do you mind me giving her your number? I said, yeah, you can give it to her, but just make sure she don't give my number to anybody else. Yeah. And she said, okay. So Diddy called me that night, and we talked probably 30 minutes or so. And she explained to me, what was going on, and she started explaining everything real well. She's pretty good. Diddy is a real good talker and a smart person, in my opinion.
Yeah. And
she did what she did, and we talked. And she told me she was gonna call me back. I never heard anything back from her. And maybe 2 to 3 weeks later, I got a call from Miss Pat. I never heard of Miss Pat, And she called me, I'm Miss Pat, blah, blah, blah. They paired me and you up. I said, oh, okay. And I don't think at that time I asked her what happened to Diddy. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
And we talked, and probably a few days later, I asked her, I said, well, what happened with Dee Simon? And she told me, she said, well, I told, they know that I wanted to sing with you and blah, blah, blah. So they went ahead and paired me with you.
Okay.
I said, oh, that's cool. So she explained on her end what she had going on. I explained what I had going on. And because I didn't want to bogart the whole project, because I could
Yeah.
tell she was a little excited to be talking to me at that time.
Right.
And
Yeah, 'cause she was a fan. She's a fan of Lebrado, right?
yeah, she was. And I
Gotcha.
could tell.
Gotcha.
And
That's understandable. Yeah.
yeah, and so I told her, I said, well, look here. I said, I have some producers that can present some stuff to me, and I'll send it over to you, and you let me know what you think about it. I said, do you have any producers? And she said, yeah, I do. So at the time, she didn't explain to me it was her husband.
Okay.
But I gave her my 2 tracks from my 2 producers. I had some other producers, but they didn't send in their stuff at the right time.
Uh-huh.
And at the time we were running out, the time was winding down, because it was a February the 14th project. So time was winding down. And she said on the first song, she said, Lebrado, I don't think this song here will work, but I think it'd be perfect for another project. I said, okay, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
I have another song I'm gonna send to you. Son to her. She didn't like it. So I said, okay, that's fine. I said, well, send me what you got. So she sent me her husband's song.
Uh-huh.
Tell me it was her husband. And to be honest with you, I liked it. I liked the song immediately.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to tell her right off, I didn't want to tell her right off. So I said, just let me lay on it, let me sleep on it, pray on it.
Why you didn't want to tell him?
Well, for one thing, I wanted to get up the next day.
Yeah.
And the next day and see that I feel the same way about the song.
And make an informed decision. I got you. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I got you. Uh-huh.
And that's what I done. So I called her back and I told her, I said, well, it's a go. I like it.
Yeah.
I told her I like the song. And we agreed to do it. And she had sent me her verse, and I told her, I said, well, what you can do is just go ahead. No. We got into the whole conversation about mixing and mastering.
Uh-huh.
And I said, well, no, what I'll do, I'll just do my part. After you send me your part, I'll do my part. Let my guy do a rough mix.
Mm-hmm.
Let your guy do the mastering.
Okay.
So what that does, it leaves the track open where you can go in and make changes. You know what I'm saying?
Is that normal business with artists?
That's everyday business, man. With recording.
Okay.
It's everyday business. That's everyday practice. So that's what I've done. But she sent back in her part, but the verse wasn't finished.
Okay.
So I said, you know what? I said, that's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do my verse, and maybe she can pick up from what I done. And I done that, sent it back to her, and we started running into the problem of timing and energy and just the whole arranging situation. So she sent in something else, and I thought it was cool. I thought it was okay. I thought with mastering and mixing, it could be manipulated and fixed.
Gotcha.
So not knowing who her husband was and what kind of skills he had as far as mastering.
Uh-huh.
So she sent it back, and I thought it was okay. I said, well, maybe he can fix everything in the master. I got a call from Dee Dee, and she go, Lebrado, look, she just gave me the whole rundown of what she think, and I was taking it from a professional point, a professional view, and listened to it. I said, you know what, you're right. It could be done better, and it's no harm in making her do it again, because that's how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Studio. Studio.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you want to do it right the first time.
So let me ask you this question. So Dee Dee wanted so Dee Dee Simon listened to the song you saying, and she gave you her opinion of it?
Yeah, she was really the coordinator of the project,
Okay,
so,
gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
did anybody else give you their opinion of the song?
No, I only talked to Dee Dee and Miss Pat.
Pat, gotcha. Okay.
I didn't talk to anybody else.
Okay.
And my son, I let my son hear.
Uh-huh.
And my son was like, you know what? She got a good voice, Daddy. She just need to spruce up some things, Yeah. And I said, yeah, you're right. Because I'm the type of person. Look, I don't want to just depend on my ear. I like to let somebody else hear.
Yeah, that's good. Uh-huh.
So that's what I've done.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, Miss Pat, look, I'm not trying to discredit your husband or discredit you. I said, but I think you might need to, because at this time I'm thinking, you know what, this guy, he's probably limited to arranging and hearing certain things.
Uh-huh.
So just let me know. I mean, just let her know in a nice way to get with somebody that can hear it on a different level. They have skills to hear it and to be able to tell her what she needs to do.
Okay.
That's what I done. And she sent the same thing back. And I'm like, wow. So now we're getting
the same exact track that you.
Yeah,
the same exact. Oh wow. Okay.
And it happened maybe 3-4 times. And I started getting frustrated myself. And I told her, I said, Miss Pat, you know what? I'm telling you what you need to do. Just back up from it and give yourself a break. Take a break. Just take a break from it and then come back. Because sometimes when you leave and come up with a fresh ear, you can hear things different.
Were y'all in the crunch time to submit the record?
We were.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But it was feasible. I mean, everything could still be done. You know what I'm saying? Because it was. I mean, the song was basically. I done my verse.
Yeah.
I done the hook. I done the chorus. Only thing she had to do was do what she wrote, and basically just repeat what I done.
Okay.
So we sent it back to her, and it just started getting real aggravating, man. And Dee Dee called me. She said, "Lebrado, look, what we need to do is probably send the track to me. Let me do a demo, and let me send it to her, and she hear what I do, and just do what I done.
Mimic what you do.
Okay.
Mimic what I done, but make it your own."
Okay.
Right.
So Miss Pat,
and people do that in the industry. We do that.
It's common business.
Boys the Men done it. Boys the Men done it. They whole.
Yeah.
Oh my last record was done that way.
Exactly.
You know, I was coached through the whole record.
Right.
So what I explained to her, because she got frustrated, she thought we were picking on her, I believe. And I explained to her, I said, Miss Pat, I said, let me explain this to you. I said, my last record was written by a guy by the name of Manual Officer, who have wrote so many songs for so many people in LA. I was in LA recording this record. He wrote every song, demoed it out.
Okay.
And I followed everything he done. I said, when that record come out, they ain't gonna say, "Oh, I like what Emmanuel did."
Right.
That's gonna be Mr. Live record.
Exactly.
I like what Mr. Live done. They don't know that Emmanuel coached Live through.
Yeah.
It's part of building the artist, you know.
Right.
And so she had a problem with that, and I told her, I said, Miss Pat, we're not picking on you. You're a great vocalist. What we're doing, we're arranging a record. We're putting it together. We try to make the best product. So, you know, whatever you put out there, you're putting out there. But we try to make sure it's good. And I said, what you need to do is, I said, what I've done, I said, if you can tell by the energy, what I've done, I stack my vocals. I don't do this all the time.
Right.
But this song, in my opinion, it acquired that. That's
what you mean? Explain that to me, because I'm not an artist. Stack your vocals. What does that mean?
Stacking your vocals means thickening up the verses.
Okay.
And you're doing it in unison, which means you're doing it in the same note. You're just making it sound more full.
Okay.
Yeah, you're bringing it up. It's bringing the thickness up. You know what I'm saying? It's making it sound more full.
Gotcha.
And
okay.
I said, so that's what you're going to be doing. You're just going to be making your vocals. It's, in other words, you're going to be coming up to where I'm at. It's not to discredit what you're doing. It's just to bring you up and make you sound equally to my performance.
Right.
Okay.
Not to say you can't sing or I'm a better singer than you. We're just bringing the same energy, you know.
Okay. Okay. But do artists take offense to that when another artist trying to tell them how to sing, or
they shouldn't?
No.
Okay.
Not a seasoned artist. And like what I said, they shouldn't. If they're trying to grow and they trying to really, really do something, everybody, my feelings have been hurt by my brothers. But look, they're in this game. Why wouldn't I take the advice? You know, so
like I was saying, not to cut you off, but not just like I was saying, Nathan Morris, all them notes y'all hearing Boys the Men, he do them first. All the bass parts, he do them in. Then Mike used to go in and he mimicked what Nate did.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And Sean's high pitched notes. Nate was doing all that, then they go in and they mimic what he was doing.
Exactly.
So it's not a nothing but who we love is Boys to Men. But nobody knew what they was doing.
That's right.
That was Lebrado is saying when the record came out. They were gonna say Pat Lebrado jamming. He wasn't trying to say that do it like this because it sounds better. No, he was saying, let me show you this note, or let me do it this way. Then you come back and then what I say, we're gonna make this a hot song. That's what he's saying.
That's right. That's correct. That's correct. Yeah. You know, it's almost like a village. It take a village to raise a kid.
Yeah.
You know, my next door neighbor had a part in raising me. My other next door neighbor had a part in raising me.
Oh,
you know, at the end of the day, my mama get the credit. You know what I'm saying? Even though it took
a village. A village. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and I was trying, and I don't have nothing but love for her, and I don't wish nothing but the best. You know, I really don't. I don't wish her nothing but the best.
Yeah.
But I just think at this time, I think this is my opinion. I don't want to go into damaging anybody, but
gotcha. Yeah.
I think when you do things like this, man, sometimes it can cause conflict, but you have to choose your battles.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes you can go down the wrong road, man, and it can take you down the wrong road.
Right.
You know? So
especially now, she is a great woman, though.
Especially
I don't have nothing but love for
especially depending on who's co-signing. You know, I mean, you gotta understand who you kind of linked up with. You know, if people co-signing, you know, because a lot of folks like conflict. You know that, but Miss Pat, I know Miss Pat. I know Miss Pat well. She's a really nice woman, and I'm glad that you guys can, you know, kind of get past that right there, man. Continue to make great music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what grown folks do. You agree to disagree.
That's
you don't. And listen, I want all y'all that's on here that's listening, any artist, any promoter, producer, if you disagree with somebody, the first thing you don't do is delete them from your Facebook or delete your phone number. How childish is that? How childish. You know, people can have an opinion. You got your damn opinion, somebody else can have theirs. But when my opinion don't line up with yours, the first thing you want to do is you want to delete people. Really? Or you want to tell other people, don't talk to Lebrado, don't talk to Mr. Live. Man, y'all need to grow up. You need to grow up. And I'm telling you that right now. Grow up. If you disagree with somebody, have an adult conversation. Because I asked Lebrado when he came here, I was going to ask him that question. You know, because you heard Miss Pat's side, you need to hear his side. You know, so K Young wasn't there, so I can't co-sign for Miss Pat or Lebrado. I can't co-sign.
And most of it, not to cut you out there, most of what I've heard was almost similar stories.
Yeah, it was just a disagreement. It was
that, you know what I'm saying?
It was nothing that would cause you to fight or go fisticuffs over. Right. It was just a disagreement, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. When you got two or more people doing anything, you know, everybody's not going to agree. They're just not going to.
That's right.
But it's how you handle that after the fact. You know, it's how you handle it after fact. You know, so I'm proud of both of y'all, man. That y'all can just say, you know what, it happened. There's water in the bridge. We're gonna move forward. I like that. I like that type of stuff. Right. That's cool, man. So, Lebrado, let me ask you, were you finished with that?
I'm done with it. Yeah, I'm done with it.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Now, do you believe in friendly competition, man? You believe in friendly competition in music?
Oh yeah, man. Who don't? Yeah.
Explain the process about friendly competitions versus bad competition in music.
Well, I might look back at I never done it to Tucker or anybody or Sir Charles, anybody, but it's like saying, boy, I'm gonna make it hard for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In my opinion, now this is my opinion.
Yeah.
The most two hardest positions to be in is starting the show and ending the show.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want that dang on show to start out hot.
Yep.
That show need to end hot.
Yeah.
End hot.
That's right. So if you were somewhere in the middle,
you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you. I feel you.
I don't have any problem with friendly competition. I think it's all good.
Yeah. And you know what? And when I ran track, when I played basketball and football, you know, you played against the same people. So I would tell them, I said, hey, bro, I said, if I beat you out of these blocks today, it's over. You know, it's over. If I get these blocks, you know, and that was really competition. It was none of this. It was none of this. Well, let me hurry up and go on before so and so I can drain all the damn energy out of people. So everybody can just leave. You know, that's not friendly competition.
We do 10 songs.
Yeah.
I'm saying headliner.
I'm saying friendly competition. Friendly competition is when you go on stage and say, hey, Lebrado, you go before me, you better bring it because when I come after you, it's gonna be over. That's friendly competition. It's not that you go in and tell somebody, well, I don't want to go number one. I'm gonna lie to the promoter and say, well, I don't feel too good, so I'm gonna get there late so I can go number 5. You know, come on, man. Come on, bro. They gotta get over that. They gotta get over themselves. Because I'm telling you right now, if K Young book you and you show up late, you ain't gonna be on the show any damn way. I don't care who you are. I think you should be there on time. That's just like a job. That is just like a job.
That's right.
That's
just like a job.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I like you, man. I like
it. Yeah, that's just like a job, bro. Hey, ask them. They'll tell you. If I say sound check is at 4 o'clock, I ain't gonna be at 5. I'm gonna stay where you at. Because sound check is at 4 o'clock. I don't know what you used to. I want you here at 4. Don't tell me you coming at 5. This is my show. You stay where you at and send me my money back. You know, because like I said, you have boarded the contract. But I just think, man, I mean, people just got to be professional, man. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have no issue with nobody, Lebrado. I like everybody, man. But some of the stuff I see, when you start attacking people personally, you know, I got a problem with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with attacking somebody's views because, you know, I mean, I don't have to assent. I don't have to agree with everything you say. I don't require your approval, nor do you require mine. But if somebody have an opinion about, if I say, well, so and so can't sing, you can't get mad because that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
I agree with you.
So when you call me and say, hey, Kevin, I want to come on the show, and I say, are you serious? Are you serious about coming on the show? I mean, the stuff you're doing, are you really playing? Are you trying to be a singer? Are you trying to be a comedian? I'll say that to them, man. And people get mad. That's just my opinion because I see your shows. I see you out there.
Yeah.
And you thinking people laughing with you, they really laughing at you. Yeah. So I mean, that's just my take. What you got, Live? What you got to say about that?
I just say this. Just know what you know, like go back to the recording and the producer in the room with you. If you and that producer sit in that room and y'all come up with that song and your producer take your money. Because he know that thing. He know that song wasn't right, man. He know that song wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? That's bad business, man. And like I say, I'm new to the game.
You ain't new.
No, I would say you know.
Some
he ain't new.
Huh?
You for H-Town. You probably new over here.
Yeah.
You ain't new. You ain't new.
Well, I'm new to Southern Soul.
Yeah.
And you know, we just need to put out this good music, man. Listen to what you're doing in the studio because you're in the studio. The studio is the place to mess up. The studio is the place to listen to that song over and over. You know why? Because nobody knows about that song but you and that producer.
Yeah.
Nobody knows when it's coming out. It ain't got to be done in a day. Mm-hmm. You know, just take your time. When I get on my own producer back there, man, that sounds good. No, we going back in here because there's a lot of notes you need to go on there and fix.
Oh my God!
So we put that. You know, singers. There's some notes y'all have to fix too. Yeah, you know. But anyway, it's just what you create. It's about what you're creating.
You're an artist.
What you're creating. Listen to it 3 or 4 times. Like he say, get somebody else to listen to it. Hey man, what you think about it? Well, I don't know, dog. You ain't going strong on that last note. What you think? Well, let me go back and listen. It ain't out yet. Fix it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing with Southern Soul. Some folks they record a record on Saturday, it's released Monday.
That's right.
In Southern Soul.
You know what?
We gotta get away. That's another thing we gotta get away from.
I'm gonna tell you why I believe they're doing that, Mr. Live.
What's up?
A lot of folks are doing something and they the whole term throw it on the wall and see do it stick.
Stick.
And I don't have any problem with that, but I'll be, going back to what you said earlier. Mm-hmm. I did a song called Sunshine by the Enchantment. Man, that song worked me to death.
Right.
And I couldn't figure it out how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I stepped back. And I thought about it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about how I need to use my voice on the song.
Right.
It really frustrated me a lot. And I figured it out. And I went back. I even tell my son.
Yeah.
Some notes are done in a falsetto. Like
right.
The song is "Hello, sunshine. It's mighty good to see you doing fine. And although it's been a long, long time, I still can't find to get you off my mind. And I see you." But I couldn't figure that out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold up. Time out. This off the record. Goddamn it. This ain't no singing song. I'm just listening. Yeah, that sounds good, man. That was good.
Hey, you see how I got him to sing, though.
That sounds good. That sounds good,
I couldn't figure that out, but it took them 2 days to step back and figure it out. And I figured it out, but like you say, the time to mess up is when you're in the studio. And the time to correct it is when you're in the studio. That note you thought you couldn't hit, you can do it and trick people in the studio. Man. And what I mean by trick them is you're not doing it in your natural, you're doing it in a falsetto.
Right.
And a falsetto is a false note that's similar to a natural
note. Right.
If I'm making any sense. Yes.
Okay.
It's a false note to a natural note.
Right.
And it took me 3 days to get that.
Yeah.
So you're so right, man. You're right.
That's taking pride in your work, man.
Yeah. Hey, I got breaking news right now. I got breaking news. This from Miss Pat. This from Miss Pat to you, Lebrado.
Okay.
Miss Pat says she's gonna let it go. She said whenever you want to finish with the paperwork to end the song correctly, we can. She said I have no qualms with you. I'm still a fan. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, and you know what?
I applaud that, man.
And I accept that apology, but you know what? I will let it die right now, because right now it's real crazy for me right now.
Yeah.
I'll let it die. I'm not saying it's over. I may come back to it, because I'm that guy.
Yeah.
Like, Diddy Simon to tell you, I'm that guy you can hold up in the corner, and I say, you know what? I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
There you go. I appreciate the apology. I appreciate
you again, man. I applaud you again.
It's a lot of folks on here. I see Lacey on here. I see the boxer, the Golden Glove champion here, Lacey Tucker. Miss Pat is on here. I mean, it's a lot of folks on here. I mean, you know how to send a shout out to Lacey. That's my girl right there. Tucker on here, audio, man, Tony. I mean, you got a lot of fans on here, man. There's so many people on here, man. Hey, I'll charge to my heart, not my head, but.
Lebrado, I ain't do no research. They say I ain't do no research on you. I just
hold up. No. We're gonna address that. No, we're gonna address that right there. Now, it was said that Mr. Live, my co-host. Now, this is my show. So it was said my co-host try to do opposition research on someone prior to coming on the show. I want you to speak about that, Mr. Live.
Okay. I say the name or what?
No, just say what happened.
Okay, I'm just say this particular artist said that I was calling up on her to get some information. But actually I really wasn't calling up on her. This certain person that called me like 6 to 8 months earlier and just, told me some things about this artist. And so 6 months later, I'm doing the talk show. I'm being a talk show host. So I say, hey, I don't really know this person. Like, can you just give me what about her? That's all I asked. But the same person that called me 6 months prior didn't tell her side to this person.
Jerry Plus say the name.
Huh?
Jerry Plus
you didn't tell DD that's what you think. When you called me, you didn't tell her, did you? Why don't you go tell DD what you said? Since you said I was being messy. No, I wasn't being messy. I was saying I didn't know DD. The only thing I met DD one time. So I don't think I'm gonna ask about, the project. Do you know anything? That type of stuff. I wasn't getting any dirt on her. That's why I called you, Mel.
Yeah.
But Mel, did you tell her that you called me 8 months before anybody seen me on a podcast anything. You call Mr. O'Line.
Yeah.
When I was going to work.
Yeah.
I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I was going to work. You called me. So we had a nice little conversation, but you didn't do it. So you want me to say the name? I'm gonna say the name tonight.
Yeah.
You Melanie Hudson, 8 months
you know
ago.
What? But see, a lot of times, man, when you do see what I do is I call the artist directly. Before you come on my show, I call you, especially if I don't know anything about you. I'll call you and I ask you certain things about you. Like we went live the other day, Lebrado, we did a practice run. I know your music, but I wanted to know you. So I don't think if it was done maliciously, which I don't think so, but I don't think nothing wrong with if an artist coming on my show and I call somebody, hey man, you'll work with so and so, you know, that's not opposition. I mean, it's just research. It's not opposition research, just research. You know, but then again, like I said, in Southern Soul, man, you know, I really wish. I mean, you got a lot of talented artists, man. I mean, a lot of them, and y'all have fans that love y'all music. But some of your fans are turning off to you. You know, if your fans see you every damn day, every other day, talking about somebody, or you got to toot your own horn, then I mean that's a turnoff. That's a turnoff. And so I would challenge every artist, every promoter, every producer. I mean everybody. You know, I mean fans can talk stuff because help fans pay the bill. You know, fans are the bosses. They the ones that pay the promoters.
My thing about that, Kev. My thing about that, nobody knew about that call ever.
Yeah.
That never would have came out.
Yeah.
Until this person tried to throw me under the bus.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying? But my thing, nobody knew about the conversation me and Mel had, and they never would have.
Yeah. Well, some people take on the road of being obsequious, and you know that. You know, they want to be very obsequious.
What word that is?
Obsequious. You know, that they want to be. They want to be in a serving role. They want to appease people, so they want to be obsequious. But that's a lot of times, man. And I always talk about, you know, I always use the word monolithic, man. You know, Southern Soul is a monolithic culture. You know, you have to agree. If you don't agree, you know, it's like me. I'm like an anachronism. I'm an anachronism right now. Southern Soul. I am chronically out of place because I don't think the way they think. They consider me as anachronism, bro. You know, they don't really know nothing about me. But the bottom line is this. You know, one thing I will say, K Young has integrity. You know, K Young has honor. You know, and I call it like I see it. I would never. I'm not gonna get in a pissing contest with nobody, man. Not over no Southern Soul. Now, if you was like a Johnny Gill or somebody, I'm getting some money from it or something like that, then yeah, we can go back and forth if it's involved money. But if it's just involving a conversation because you want to have your opinion and I have my opinion and you disagree, then if you want to talk noise, just make sure you're right. Just make sure you're right. You know, when you go and try to talk noise about somebody, just make sure you're right. That's all I say. And I'm not going to even go into detail about that.
Right.
But I love your music, man. That fire, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah. I got to listen to more of your music though. But that's the one that brought me to you was fire. And I talked to you about last year. I think we talked on the phone.
Yeah.
Last year. Yeah. And when you told me your price, that's when we stopped talking. I said, oh no, hell no. I said, we got to come to some agreement, man. But then again, too. I mean, it's a lot of artists, man. Like Magic One, you know what I'm saying? Like Big Yayo, you know. Yeah. I booked them on shows, man. But we couldn't come to some sort of agreement, but we still talk as men.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be mad if you tell me what your price is. You want to negotiate. I'm not mad at you. That's your price.
Right.
But I'm still gonna call you and talk to you, and hopefully, you know that if we can come to terms on something else because the fans want to see you.
At the end of the day, it's business, Cam. It's business.
Yeah. See, the fans want to see you, man, and that's what I try to do. I try to put y'all out there, man, so y'all fans can see y'all because you got a lot of them on here now. You got 147 people on here, and I know in the 147 artists on here, these are fans on here, like Mark Holloway. I mean, I like Mark Holloway. That's a good guy. I never met him. Never met Mark Holloway, but I talked to him on the phone. He's a great guy, man. You know. Yeah. And what Tucker said, "Oh Lord," about? Hey, you know
about that dictionary.
Oh yeah, big. Look, hey, on here. So look, if y'all got any questions, y'all need to come up with the questions on here because I'm not gonna keep them long. Cupid, you know, like I knew he was doing a game today. He told me that it might be some hiccups, but it's fine. We still had a pretty good interview with Lebrado.
Much respect.
Now, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
So you say you went to you Jolis's little brother You went to high school with Calvin Richardson.
No.
I mean,
they went to the same school.
Same high school.
Yeah, not together.
Okay. Anthony Hamilton around that area too, right?
I think so. I think he's from Waysboro. It's another location, another little town.
I just want to know what was the talent shows about when y'all was in high school? How the talent show had been off the chain.
Well,
for real. Because I know I had my Jodeci boots. If I thought I was KC like a mother, I ain't lying.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. Can I say something, guys?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got started from a guy in a small town called Marshfield on the Southern Soul side of everything.
Okay.
By the name of Frank Dees, who owned tax offices. He was the mayor of Marshfield. Mm-hmm. My wife used to work for Frank Dees, and Frank Dees was a guy that he created a record company. He ended up signing a guy from Germany, all the way in Germany, and he wanted to sign me. So he gave me the opportunity. That's how I met this guy by the name of Bruce Billups. And to go on, Bruce Billups introduced me to Theotis. And just like Lacey said in her interview, I rode Theotis' coattail, and he told me, Lebrado, if you maintain this certain standard and do what you got to do, he said, you'll be in this business for a long time and make a good living. He said, quote unquote, you may not become a millionaire, he said, but you will make a great living.
Great living.
And to this day, I got to say this, everything he said have came true. To this day, and it's all because of Southern Soul. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Live?
I love it, man. I love it. I fell in love with it, man, because I'm not gonna lie, I love the fans. I love the people of Southern Soul. I like from the juke joint all the way to the main stage. I just love the culture of Southern Soul. It's a beautiful thing. I believe it is going to be a genre soon. We're going to get to that point. But man, I just love the fans. I love the people, and I'm actually the artists now that are embracing me. I know I keep and other artists that are on the rise. It's just a beautiful thing, man. It's just beautiful. I love the culture. I really do.
It is. I'm sorry, Mr. Lai, I mean to cut you off, but I also got to work with some producers. One of them, Gregory P. Jones, that wrote "Missing You." He wrote "Missing You" for me. Yeah, he wrote "Missing You" for me. He done "Beautiful" for me. He wrote for Ann DeVay, "Happy Foot." Is it Lucky Foot or Happy Foot? He wrote some things for Theotis Ely. He wrote some things for Lacey, I believe. He did a lot of things. So I just all the way from Frank to Bruce to Theotis to Gregory P. Jones, the lists go on, man. And Southern Soul done took me from the tax office all the way to London, all the way to Japan. And we still doing what we got to do,
There you go. That's a good deal. So let me ask you a quick question, LeBron. This is my last question for you.
Okay.
Is there any producer out here that you want to work with?
Yeah, I had an opportunity to work with Omar and a lot of different producers. I would love to. As a matter of fact, I'm in the process of now. I have a studio here. But we get ready to upgrade as we talk now. Me and the guy that's doing my live on Mondays, we get ready to bust this room out and turn it into a full-fledged studio. So, man, I don't work with Solomon Thompson. I don't, I want to work with Mr. David. Me and him was getting ready to do some things from Mobile. Okay. And time wouldn't permit us to work because we at the time we were so busy. And then the pandemic hit. Solomon Thompson came all the way down to my house to record the song.
Oh wow!
I'm not going to exclude anybody. I work. If it makes sense, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Look, I'll be honest with you. The reason why I haven't done a lot of things with a lot of artists is because of no, I ain't gonna say conflict.
That's cool. Said that.
I'm just I try to be careful. You know what I'm saying? I try to be
right. There's nothing wrong with that, brother.
Yeah, I try to be careful. I appreciate it live. And me and Bruce been together for so many years, you know, and he had to do other things, man, for about last 7 years. And we're getting ready now to we're getting ready to start another record. So man, I'm just blessed, man. And
congratulations, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And to you, keep doing it, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man, it ain't gonna do nothing but grow. As long as you keep going, it's gonna grow.
Hey, Lebrado, somebody got a question for you. Somebody says, does Lebrado have a problem with where he at in the lineup with other artists? Do you have a problem?
No, I don't. I don't, man, because to me that's petty. You know what I'm saying?
You're very.
Yeah, it's petty, man. I mean, if you're getting your money, man, go and get your money. Don't worry about where you think you need to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I mean, because at the end of the day, really and truly, that's what you out there for. But you love your fans.
Right.
But go on and put on your show and do what you got to do and just go home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go home to your family. Go home to your damn family. Go home to your family, man. It's not worth all that nonsense.
Yeah, don't worry about what order you're going in because, I mean, just because this artist is hot here, I mean, that's what it is. Just be glad and appreciative and grateful that you on that show.
On the stage. Yeah.
That's right. You on the stage. Yeah. You doing what you love to do.
Exactly.
You know, because it might be.
Yeah, go ahead. Somebody said, do you have a show, any shows in North Carolina?
I do. I have, actually, we turned down. I had one of my first shows in Charlotte, but we had to turn it down because I had a date. I wasn't going to be able to. We were going to try to turn it into a double.
Okay.
And the lady was trying to buy the other show out, but we didn't do it because of.
What you mean a double on the same day?
Yeah, we had a double on the same day.
In the same city?
No. I was in Georgia.
Okay, gotcha.
Time wasn't permitted, you know, because I was a headliner in Georgia.
Okay, gotcha.
Headliner on this other show.
Oh,
so
okay.
I couldn't make it work. So
hey, TC Morgan said, do you have any shows in St. Louis?
No, I don't.
No, you don't, TC. MC Brother stay focused on. Somebody said, exactly, brother. You have to stay focused because your songs are great and they're coming from you to help them shine. Continue doing what you're doing.
Appreciate that, brother.
Let me see. Chris Yayo said, come get some of this Mississippi production.
Hey, I don't have no problem with
it. but you're a producer as well, right?
No, I'm not a producer. I can write and I can arrange, but I'm not a producer. I'm not a producer.
But do you? I've never seen you perform. So do you focus more on your vocals or your entertainment part of your show?
Both.
Both.
If it make any sense, I on both. I try to. I mean, you can only be able to give what you can give vocally.
Gotcha.
But I believe your performance enhance what you can do vocally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try to give 100, man. You know, your voice ain't gonna be 100 all the time.
Gotcha. Also, kind of you kind of feed off the crowd. Like I know I kind of feed off that crowd too.
That's it, live.
You know, I feed off that crowd too. It got that crowd can make you sing a little better that night too. Now
you dang right. If you got real, that's right. If you got 10 sitting here in the middle, just dead.
Yeah,
right. Over here, man, that's about to bust out the wall. You got one about to bust out the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah. So somebody asked, do you write songs for other artists, Lebrado? Mark Holloway.
I have.
Mark Holloway. Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, Mark. He said, yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. He was singing background. Hey, Lebrado, do you sing over your music? Do you have a problem with artists singing over their music?
No, I don't. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because going back to what I said about you're not gonna be 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm gonna tell you what I did.
Okay, go ahead.
In Columbia, South Carolina, I had a sinus infection. I was on Blues All Right at the Township in Columbia, South Carolina. I couldn't talk, guys. I couldn't even talk. But the show was going down.
Hey, somebody just posted something on here. They stupid. Go ahead, man. Somebody said, can you write Shep to sing us some music because
Hey, look here, man. We ain't gonna do that tonight. We ain't gonna do that tonight, now. Not tonight. No, we ain't. We sure ain't gonna do it.
All right, well,
Go ahead, man.
I had a real bad sinus infection, and my wife was shaking. She was shaking more than I was, and I didn't. And it was a band show. I told her, I said, "Look, this is what we're gonna do." And to my fans was looking, y'all. Look, things happen. You get sick, and sometimes you have to do what you got to do. This is the reason why I'm not against people singing if they have to on top of their music.
Right.
But just as long as you're there physically.
Yeah.
But I couldn't even talk.
But what about the ones who ain't sick though?
Now, I don't agree with that.
Because a lot of them don't be sick. I understand what you're saying, but a lot of them don't be sick. a lot of them don't be sick. And how do you feel about artists singing your songs?
My song?
Yeah.
It's a compliment to me.
Yeah.
Long as they're not on the same show I'm on trying to sing my song.
Yeah. Hey, they have the big yayo. Yeah, hey, Yayo on here. They're having a Yayo. He on the same show as somebody singing his song.
Well, you know what? That's a compliment too, but
man, hell no. No, you cannot sing my song. We're on the same show. No,
exactly.
no, hell no.
Exactly.
No, bro.
Who wrote Fire, man? Who wrote Fire? Who put that together? Because that song is just amazing, man. That's an amazing song, man.
Me and my guy Bruce Billups, we wrote that song in 5 minutes.
Wow.
Let me tell you the story on Fire.
Go ahead.
The music was produced for Marvin Cease.
Okay.
Bruce presented the production to Marvin Cease, and he said, "Nah, that's for somebody young. That ain't my style." He played it for me, and I liked it immediately. He played it, and I started sitting at home, thinking about you, baby. The way you put it on me, it took me higher. And when I said that, he said, "Brother," he said that chorus say fire like that.
Yeah.
We've done that song in 5 minutes.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing, man.
Wow. That's
Georgia.
Now that's talent.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a nice song. Somebody said, "Do your knees be hurting because you be jamming on your shows after the show?" Well, go ahead.
I work out 4 days a week. I do a lot of cardio.
Okay.
And even during the pandemic, I worked out, man. So I worked out, and I've even came off a lot of my medicine because of my regimen as far as working out and stuff like that. Okay. So that's how I keep myself in shape and be able to go down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gyrating and doing whatever I do, So
yeah. Hey, brother, I seen your father, man. You look more like your father than Casey and JoJo.
Man, so many people don't say that.
You look more like him than they do.
Okay, I appreciate
that. I seen your father.
Jerry Flood said he the ghost rider for Fire.
He is. He said ghost, right?
Yeah, ghost. He said goat. He said a ghost.
He is. That's my dog, though. That's my dog.
Oh yeah, Jerry crazy, man.
I love some Jerry Flood and Lacey.
Yeah. Yeah. Lacey on here, the boxer on here. Lacey on here. Hey, Lacey.
That was a hell of a night, man.
I love them guys, man.
That was a hell of a night.
It was.
That interview was crazy.
Yes.
Hey, somebody said your security sucked though, Lebrado.
Well, you know what? I kind of agree with them in a point.
Yeah. What they mean by that? What they mean?
I don't know, but I have a good security guy.
Because they can't get to you. They want to get to you.
No, it ain't like that. You know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying they're a fan. You know how fans want to get to you, hold your hands and all that stuff, and touch you. And I guess your security don't let them do it, huh?
Yeah, some people, man, just try to go overboard. You know, so like I was on a show this past week in Eufaula, Alabama. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. But and I didn't take no offense to it, but this lady had me up on a speaker, man. I couldn't move. I didn't want to push it. But she started twerking on me, man. I couldn't move. I was sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
You were stuck between a rock and a hard place, boy.
Yeah. That's right. But I didn't have any security with me that night. But the security I have, he's top notch. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Lacey said Jerry Flood be lying. She said he be lying. Somebody said, Tangy said some of these artists need to stop singing some of these lies doing touring artists, especially if you sound like a dead cat singing.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
Oh, man. Jerry Flood said you was a stripper. Hey, lie. Somebody got a question. Somebody got a question. Where did Lie get the name the chocolate crooner from?
Oh, I was with Shazam Music, and one of the designer, the graphics guy, he said, "Man, you need a crooner song." I said, "What the fuck is a crooner?" So I went. So I was like, "What is that?" So I went to my car. And I looked at him, I ain't want them to see I was looking it up, right? So, because I ain't have my dictionary like I got now.
You didn't know what a damn crooner is?
I sure the hell didn't know what it was. So I went to my car. I say, okay, it's a male, male singer that's singing okay, I might be one of them. Okay, I got that. Okay, I got that.
Hey, Jerry Flood said you got it from the movie The Wiz. Jerry's stupid, man. Jerry's stupid. He said you got it from the movie The Wiz. Man, y'all got any more questions for Lebrado? Because I got something to say before I get off here. Y'all got any more questions? Y'all need to, who else on here? I mean, it's a lot of artists on here, man. I mean, you got a lot of them on here.
Okay, cool.
There's a lot of artists on here.
Okay.
Man, it's a lot of them on here. Yeah,
man. Thank y'all for coming on.
Lacey just told Jerry to shut up.
For real, though, Jerry.
Yeah, she told Jerry to shut up.
You the other week.
Yeah. But let me say this. Before I let you go, man. I want to close out my show. I want to say this for all the fans, all the promoters, the producers, everybody that's on here about K Young. One thing, I'm definitely not an enigma. I'm not an enigma. I'm not a puzzle. I'm easy to figure out. But I think in Southern Soul, I'm considered an anachronism because I think like older folks. I think like I got some sense, you know. But what I will not do, I will never mollify. That means appease unprofessional behavior. They're just not me. Period. I'm not gonna do it. So if any artist, DJ, or promoter or producer want to seek attention, you know, doing Facebook, you know, to burnish, you know, their reputation. That's cool, you know, to make shine, that's cool. While simultaneously disquieting somebody else, you know, you can take that Pyrrhic victory. You can take that. You can take that Pyrrhic victory. I don't need it. And I refuse to have an acrimonious dispute with anyone in Southern Soul. I'm not going to do it. You know, I'd rather be salacious, you know, and possibly help someone. And that's just me. So my opinions are non-esoteric. That means they're not private. You know exactly what K Young is going to say, you know. So I'm just very assiduous. I'm very careful on who I bring on my show. I pick the people that come on my show, you know. So again, you know, if off the record is unfathomable to some of y'all, while seemingly being grotesque, if it's grotesque to you, you know, I suggest this, and I hope you're listening. Go to school. 13th means, well, some of y'all need to go back to 12th grade. You probably didn't finish. Go to 13th means college. Get you a degree in engineering, build a bridge, and get over it. Get over it, because this show is here to stay.
Can I say something?
No, hold up. No. I want to
go ahead and finish.
You know,
when you finish, I'm gonna say something.
But look, now a lot of folks. I mean, I don't require your assent. I do not. I push forward with my show and build a relationship with others. Bottom line: respect people's opinion. And desist means stop it. Desist with this personal attacks and nonsense. You know, that is all. That's all I got to say. So. Everybody got my phone number. So if you want to say something to me, all you got to do is call me. You can send me a message. A lot of this mess has to desist. It needs to stop. You know, it needs to stop. Yeah. We need to let these artists make great music. And for the ones who are here, you know, who are being malicious and stuff, you need to weed them out, because you're going to kill your career anyway. Because the fans are watching. You know, yeah, you might have great music and all this other stuff, but if you have malicious intent in your heart to try to to try to purposely hurt someone, then I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna start calling you out. It's just bottom line, because you need to move on to something else. It's just, everybody is 30 and above in this genre of music.
Right.
Yeah, you might not like Lebrado. You might not like Mr. Live. That's personal. That's your personal damn opinion. Who cares? Who cares if you don't like nobody? And furthermore, if they hadn't done nothing to you, you're really adolescent and you're really petulant, in your behavior. So that's what I gotta say about that. Go ahead, Mr. Live, before I get off this live. That was on my mind. That was on my mind the whole time. Hey, go ahead.
I agree with everything Cav said, and I back you on everything you do, because we on this show together, and that is going on in this Southern Soul. It needs to be said. But I'm gonna say this: I went to college, and some of the professors kept my paper that I wrote when I was in college, and I ain't never used none of them damn words Cav just said. I don't know what the hell they use. They used to keep my damn paper. I'm for real. I wrote papers for 4 years now. I ain't never used one of the words this man said. But I agree, because that is going on, and they need to. They need to. With you, if you feel any type of way about this show, what we doing on this show, change the channel.
Yeah,
because it ain't gonna change. You're not gonna get us off here.
You sure ain't.
People want to come on our show because we give them a chance to tell their stories. They telling their stories. That's all they doing. Am I right, Lebrado?
Yeah. I'm just saying, but see, it's more so than that.
Absolutely right.
You're not telling the story. You're telling your truth, and you're telling your experience. So nobody can tell my story and my experience better than me if I was there.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's nothing wrong with you having an opinion. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. It's when you, but see, everything I say is promulgated. It's public. It's not hidden. It's not clandestine. It's not none of that. I don't hide nothing I have to say. So I don't want to disrespect no brother or sister. I don't want to do that. I don't never want to disrespect no brother or sister. But I tell you what, you better not ever disrespect me. You better not disrespect me as a man, as a father, as a grandfather. You better not ever do that. You better ever do that. I'm telling you right now, because I take medication. I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Take medication.
But I'm cool. But I am cool. I mean, I love Karen Wolf, Lady Q. I mean, all these artists I talk to, man. Nelly. I talk to these people on the phone. I can actually be friends with them if they weren't artists. I can actually be friends with them. Seriously.
Dying, man.
I
ain't laughing at you, boy. I'm laughing with you. You say you take your medication.
Oh yeah, I do. I take medication. Look. I've been to war 4 times. I'm not talking about a war down the damn street throwing pears at each other. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about an apple war. Hey, look.
Hey, don't get this dude off this damn thing, man.
Hey, you remember when you was younger, you had an apple war and pear war and pecan? No, I had a real damn war over in Iraq where they was firing bullets and shit over there. I've been there 4 times. So like I said, I'm serious 95% of the time. I don't play around like that.
Yeah. Right, I feel you. I feel what you're saying.
But if I call you, I talk to you on the phone, I consider you as a friend. It's beyond it's beyond being an artist, because I know you're real. I know you're a real person, man. So I applaud your efforts, man, Lebrado, man. You and Miss Pat, because I like both of y'all. Y'all had a disagreement. I'm glad y'all cleared that up, man. And like I said, I look forward to working with y'all in the near future, man. I really do.
All right.
But on that note, hey, we out of here. Y'all take care.
Brado, thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Can I say one more thing, guys?
Go ahead.
Of course. Yeah,
I want every artist to know there's enough money out there for every artist, and I'm an example of that. You don't have to backbite and do all kind of crazy stuff to get the way you need to get. Because at the end of the day, what you want to do is provide and maintain and make positive relationships. And that's what it's all about. It's about positive relationships with folks.
There you go. That's
so
what it's about.
Just keep that in mind, guys. And all that negativity, just let it go.
Deceased. And Jerry, I said enigma. I ain't said nigga. He said nigga. I said enigma. Jerry's stupid.
All right.
Then again, hey, you guys take care. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna tell y'all who's coming on next Wednesday, so y'all gotta stay tuned. Thanks a lot. Hey, thanks, Lebrado. I'll be in contact with you.
Thank you, Lebrado, man. Appreciate you, man.
Salute. Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
Peace.
Sir.